What's going on in that beautiful mind? I'm on your magical mystery ride, and I'm so dizzy, don't know what hit me.
You will never understand how someone can tell so many lies and never feel about it.
It's underwater, but I'm breathing fine.
If someone tells you lies, always remember that they weren't sorry, and they would never be sorry for what they did, even if they apologize to you.
Me loves all of you. Love your curves and all your edges, all your perfect imperfections.
Secrets and lies kills relationship. Don't let someone go through betrayal trauma for your sake.
To you, you're my end and my beginning.
The Rebond Show as your phone na akwa bashronko and from Brad Japoma Radio GH. Sunday, Tuesdays and Thursdays beyond your beji kunya ye no. Anamo bani obema bi 8 to 9 asie enim no eno sa no de na asem no ebeda na ya sewa. Me ne mabedwafo na chese yatena se ne yato ato adwen ne yape solution e de ama asem no de aba no.
The world is beating you down. I'm around through every mood. You're my downfall, you're my muse.
And they'll be for France so Eden Asem Ababe Tomin's name.
Blues. I can't
Nanda Sama Nipano Eddie Ababe Diamond. Mean to me and to what I dream best solution and fair money pano.
My head's underwater.
Our real someday, yes, I will cut no one can ye. One shall walk away any pabon.
I'm crazy and I'm out of my mind.
And I brought here be seen a girlfriend a betraying a trust or what the man
All of you.
what play safe.
Your
Now you can't play safe, no credit any play safe.
all your perfect imperfections.
Abofrana saw dear why I just saw beba we are some. And found any protection I'll be used. Or beba or beba.
You're my end and my beginning. Even when I lose, I'm winning. 'Cause
It is easier to forgive an enemy than to forgive a friend.
all of me,
It was a mistake you said.
and you give me all.
But the cruel thing is, it feels like the mistake was more than trusting someone you shouldn't have trusted.
Cards on the table, we're both showing hearts, risking it all.
Bepacho Emre Eko de Nimino Ewa Rebond Show so no Mema Makwenya na mu messages ama send ya nyina no makenkan ede ama mu intimesrel se wo WhatsApp messages bia na me kind me story for today no na o wa adwentwe bia opese wo de ba
Our perfect imperfection.
number na eda kasafoni ne no eye 055 70 36 109
Out to you, you're my
me pa cho so kra wa asem bia wo so betimi ede afo ho no me no nso no meje bre na tese mahwemu na me ne mabedwafo atena se ne ya solution ede ama wa asem
all of me.
me pa cho ba homa de se obe share video we ede ama obi esansa bre ni abrebia we the Rebond Show so de yesua de enen so ne ye ba besua de ti me pa cho share video we ama obi mema re mfi so se obe like na obe comment
All of you.
Odro Broadcasting Institute and some chosuku pon ababe piemu ewa blekuma oduma Emmanuel Junction to be precise omo ma soma sia mede eye the Rebond Show babe so mpacho se wo kuma se ene ne importem a na wani je wo abofra bia na ni je nsam twedwuma ho nko ade a me kanfo Odro Broadcasting Institute e de amamo me pacho kuma se location no just so betimi afrem ped for 0243455468 PM so ewa increment mun so no so number no 0241174007 and 0240288858 Me ba cho betimi afrem penifo na oni omo atwetwe enkomo media courses ni nyina no omo eye binti no menka se o we bia ayi de na ya se wa ye nko ano na omo ye media courses ni nyina no omo ye bi omo sanso kra e wo hostel facility nti baby biara wo fie chichi ni benche ye biara wo fie a wo bebia no wo bepie mu e wo Oduro Broadcasting Institute nko ade obenya baby a wo di wuti beto.
Oh, do you need
Mommy use special shito green chili shito enam ayemuma
are keeping it so hardcore?
Ono so asomase amede eyeb the Rebond Show eba besom Joycelyn Oduro's Foundation ose wo pen wo mpaboa wo ntade na obese ode kọ no ode kọ ye nyanka adoya
Or change?
Number is 05533888139.
Myself.
Ufre Joycelyn Oduro's Foundation of Sempachomi was Sikebi, Mebasa would OJ now the Koya Doye Emami.
I never made the ground.
Joycelyn Oduro's Foundation, Bekwa Koya and Fefe Diama.
Watch through the surface where they can hurt us. We're far from the shallow now.
Me go straight now my kind story for today. So kindly tell a friend to tell another friend. Said the Rebond Show ya shas.
In the shallow. In the
Dear Nana Yasewa, I have been with my woman for almost 3 years now. I love her so much that I don't keep any secrets from her, and she's also been transparent with me. Madam, I have been through thick and thin with my girl. She's loyal and I love her. She's made a lot of sacrifices for me in the name of love. We have been through a lot for things to just get sore between us, just as the time all is set for us to enjoy the fruits of our labor. I was at work a few weeks back when I received a call from her office that she collapsed and has been rushed to the hospital. Her mom was already at the hospital. When I got there, we were told she's been bleeding profusely as a result of unsafe abortion. Her mom got agitated because she thought I had a hand in it. It came as a surprise to me because we've always played safe. The whole thing turned out to be that all along, she's been seeing someone else, she's been cheating on me. She got pregnant and knowing very well I wasn't responsible for it, she tried to get rid of it behind my back. Her mom and everyone else are disappointed. I haven't been able to confront her about it, rather she was discharged. She hasn't been able to tell me anything either. Her family has been apologizing and I just don't know what to say or do. Madam, we have been through a lot together. We are set to get married. We even had our pre-wedding photo shoot. The only thing left is the date. This is a great betrayal to me. It has broken me into pieces. If I forgive her and we go through our marriage, will things ever get back to normal? Will I be able to love her with all the passion and affection? Please, I need your help. Thank you. God bless you so much.
Would you tremble if I touch?
And now, Sam, I brought you a bit of the Abba Summi.
Or would you?
Nana, I said, when that's some of the comments, and I'm saying, hey, a man, Mamma the Monsemba. Mubet Nasi Achaya, somebody bedroom in Nasi Bia, and Amoyana, we are about to get married. We are about to get married. As somebody the Yamba, and I just said, where did Yambe move?
Tonight.
Also, Baba will be and a wohanum no ma for how mu ye pa, told a crown bearman no nibi, or buy and a support yet, told an anime moya day, Eddie Amo ban no bearman yaso, and a support. Now, all this one, it's son said, O munya for pema, mube to me, I share or mua share a bantino. All this will be no or nene be having pema go crow use protection. Next a few weeks ago, and now Onyaninti, yes, Ababa one with Fenty wage, Major say, Omoden no aqua piemu, a wire sabia. Omoden a coya, no ocopiemu honomana to Sababa, one mammy crano, our hospital, hotter than a brand mammy who and an mammy boo for his son, said, no mammy nim say, or no bear man no enim dear and the bano ayahu.
You're here tonight.
Was it that moment on the crano a bone who said, oh, Babette, a hospital hono, and all Babette say, a baba one eye abortion. Now, abortion no crano no nim hoshi.
Away the pain. I will stand.
Was it best sabre yon to me bisa or bani bibia? Say ye send ye need you say you obid you. But send your banny to me, ya boss na one born a manedi. Not just a new send you before Frody. And not to a one is say or bow and no one no banner furniture. Or banner betray no. Finding out as a bear man cry any motion. I feed the Nebusia for no pa bear manager so much now on for banning from so and channel.
I just wanna hold you.
Also, my funny, my baby moo. Emu how, emu atete, and never be the agro.
Well, I don't care, you're here.
I say, oh my own pre-wedding photo shoot. I can't the Akan and so many dates be babontin so that say ye babe worry. And now as some say is in oh who dear on ye obisa say so your banning from so a chena or bet to me akoswa dono to senior or donana.
I will stand by you forever.
Radio who so best standing by the lady forever dear.
You can't take my breath away. I can be your
Matamesa Eddie friend Reverend Asari, founder and leader of King's Life Dogs at Church.
I will stand.
Send ya na banner awaria sema or tunebo na or church shasieno.
You can't take
And into na metomesa Eddie friend.
you.
And they betray ya so obet to me obet 2 for 7 man in French or bano na omontuaso. And I say, be your church, be your the best church, and said, by ya, yen, if you are son of your barber, quawa, you may be once in your bed to Yanamoye. Nakon in China, Mamma Quava Shonko, Edia, but Japoma Radio GH. Daddy,
Nana,
Pacha Viviabo Cody.
Yamiado me home.
You didn't uncle was say, Daddy, a baby, I understand you would a church ye near ma because last week ni say no me do fear no san to me bo etie program na ye no I really felt blessed na nim say ne day so wa ba PM e wa hanim say enta say one bebo ye be sorry so no na ye nyina so no yetimi esia bibi Daddy ba che na asem na nkasa mo no tie hu ne say
Me tea no befa say no na me saka message no
yes
me ready no anyame wa be pray because said the be abekano assemble akon obi the beba no a revealing your be prayer
yeah
but I think say in our dispensation yemre mo no a lot of things go wrong. There is the need to address these things urgently and just build the bridge that you know it may not stand the test of time. And I think say these issues are very important and then no you can't say me pray na me aduma.
Somebody to have.
It's what you Reverend Asaria. Or see, and then you can send me breeze. And you bear man and quan a bet to me, ye bet to fool.
The way you help me escape.
Yen na ye best dear. Miss say a nemesia dear. Menim say won so obesia ade and nti so share video no Emma obi foforo no so share ma obi foforo san the Reverend Asari say enter say one em a ye be sorry dwumedie ni so na chese yesia ade Mami twa me hu sima me ba ade aka echire ene doso
Sometimes I fall into your arms. You'll be safe and sound till I come back around. And now the day bleeds into nightfall, and you're not here to get me through it all. I let my guard down, and then you pulled the rug. I was getting kinda used to being someone you love, and now the day bleeds into nightfall, and you're not here to get me through it all. I let my guard down, and then you pulled the rug. I was getting kinda used to being someone you love.
When your legs don't work like they used to before, and I can't sweep you off of your feet.
Will your mouth still remember the taste of my love? Will your eyes still smile from your cheeks? Darling, I will be loving you till we're 70. And baby, my heart could still fall as hard at 23. And I'm thinking about how people fall in love in mysterious ways. Maybe
The saddest end to a relationship is when you have to break up with someone you are still in love with. It sounds some way, but how do you leave a relationship or how do you break up with someone you are still in love with?
so, honey, now
For comment section, I say, Emma, me.
take me.
Making kind comment, Beba Nina. What's happening? So, 05570361109.
The light of 1,000 stars. Place your head on my beating heart. I'm thinking out loud, baby.
Mrs. Secret Life Skills Relationship.
When
This only will be 8-1 na mono when to me and pay more and dino cray and family pana.
and my memory fades.
At the point, the pan of a finding out so the BBSC and not just say, send a branch and a car, send a kuma in a bubu. Nice way bubuni panacoma.
When my hands don't play the strings the same way, I know you will still love me the same.
Daddy, I'm running to know, say a shall see a chunkomo. Daddy, oh, share your boss and task and recording nimino. Ye be who send ye, ye besifa afa a hun daddy, relationship no. I quite say, in Sianka Sankasa and Shadani relationship more. And I do who is a
Nana, and Tiasia any relationship more.
okay.
And Tiasia any
Relationship more.
Now, baby, I can say you will be quick to judge the person who is not having the understanding, but who should have played a role
Okay.
to have raised the person. I want to make a very strong statement.
Okay.
It is difficult to see the bottom of the water when you muddy it.
Okay.
When you muddy the water, it is very difficult to see the bottom. A man for Adrian almost say, when we talk about relationship, you two people who have come together to enjoy sexual intimacy.
Yes.
And that is why I made that statement, that it is very difficult to see the bottom of the water when you muddy it. When you introduce sex into a relationship, you have changed the coloration. What's the color? No?
Okay.
Yes, because sex was created by God exclusively for marriage. And I want to say there is nothing like premarital sex. Any baby, a human composition. Okay. What is there is fornication.
Fornication.
Yes. So, say a bad discussion on media, radio, TV, social media, print media, whatever it is, and the topic should be said, is fornication good or bad? We don't have anything like premarital sex. Udim, do you know, sir, there are more marriages collapsing, historic, than ever in the time of this world? The reason is because how sex was handled as a sacred thing, and then you're commonizing it.
Okay.
You're commonizing it in the sense, say, so being a relationship, now it is intended to end in marriage. They think, say, sex is a part of it. But Nana, bet me I can say me actually. Aya, a man for baby, Edwin say virgin bia no.
And the other thing, baby, is a virgin be
no. It's not true. For the fact to say you do things in a certain way doesn't mean say everybody is doing it in the same way. And I want you to understand, say, even in our traditional setup, they hold a notion. I can't justify it for them. Say, obi your obebuno, so be a virgin. Okay. Yes, because there is a certain kind of purity. Say obi edid hu siwo say or train our rear asana wa indulge in sex. You can't take it from that person. And I'm saying, say, our relationship discussions in abeya thing because so what to one man who read the question opinion say ombo no man din it's very difficult. And my what to do where we by the time obedi relationship matter bro nana it is very difficult to tell them to break up because by the time you are thinking of advising them to break up you will have realized that they have gone so far in terms of no, it's not amazing. Say we have come so low. Say now you go on media, nipa watching about sex. No, are you single?
Yes.
I mean, is it normal? Nipa don't worry, or don't teach you about sex. You understand what I'm talking about? It's, you know, when you want to help relationship, but the first statement I want to say, they say, if we are going to build healthy relationship, that will lead to healthy marriage. We should know that sex should be kept at bay. And when we marry, it will be there for us. We will enjoy it and it will be a blessing to us. But the moment sex is introduced into it, as a color, as a how things should flow, as a communication lines, it creates issues of mistrust. It creates a whole lot. But if we can keep sex out, Nana, at any point in time, if we have to break, we can easily break. But the moment sex is in, breaking up, no, do you have to be careful.
Okay, Daddy. What the sex side no? Oh, say I am pepi no. Ebi will believe ni say. What if I don't try it and then he gets married to me and then later I find out say yeah, on to me satisfying me. How would I do it?
Nana, we can never be wiser than God.
Okay.
Yeah, to me, munyan sansi yakopon. So Nyakopon catch us a man na no be say na manya. Remember say there is no instruction that Nyakopon demand to benefit God. Write it down. There is no instruction God gives to a man to benefit him God. Now whether you die today or you live, God is God.
Yes.
Whether you are sick or you are healthy, God is God.
Yes.
Whether you believe in God or you don't believe in him, God is God.
Yes.
So every instruction God gives to us, he gives those instructions to us for our own benefit, for our own profiting. So if God tells you that don't do this, Nana, he will guide your path to the right thing that will not be a problem to you. Nana, because the same way. Why should we think say we know bianco that answer now share no me who say obey me as satisfy me na me ko warena nana I mean a very can say me person be say because I but it's a very slim way of thinking. Okay. Nana, it's a very slim way of thinking and a man should feel insulted. So because na car no one ko test and share now ube that when we say engine it is you should feel insulted. Okay. You can't compare car or any inanimate thing to nipa nyakopa bono e wo di suban e de sexual nana our lives can get better, our life can be shaped better if we think say God is the all wise God and everything he gives us is to help us. I believe say yana nanomo they lived a very healthy life. Yes. They lived a very productive life because even though na obunyame somno enti say the year be hunyame ene de no na osuro bi wo mu a ema omana montuo no eye different from said ye and I think say sex has been taken outside of its boundaries. It creates so many problems for us. Even in the church, Nana, I wouldn't hide to you, even in the church, these problems keep coming and it's very difficult to help people because they feel say let me try and see, let me taste and see. My yes. Say size here they me pay, my say where they me pay. But Nana say you can see because obi abeye police inspector. We will keep inspecting. I feel ube we no na what cause a lot of harm. The last statement of the person may concerning the question beside me say we should think of sex outside of the physical act. Okay. Now sex is deeper than just the physical act. Okay. Bible says if anybody has sex with a prostitute, they become one flesh. Mm-hmm. Now sex involves a lot of emotional connection, a lot of psychological connection, and a lot of spiritual connection. By the time you have sex with the person, whatever the person carries can be passed on to you. I'm talking about spiritual things now. And by the time you have sex with somebody, anything they carry within them, they can pass it on to you. And it's the same way whatever you carry can also be passed on to them. So we will come and discuss this issue in its context, but I want to set these premises right. Say, you bet me a boy the pa, and your money pa and tia says, Obi a bet me in the waste war. Yakopon Babuao, Unko are you be a problem. Sit that. I can assure you. Yeah.
Okay. Daddy, again, Fenra Bemana Sema or de Abbey. As I'm speaking now, the guy feels betrayed because Ohun say Oba on a fa and Yama Bebremu. Na send your car and say every time be a crown on and never have a affair no. To only dear Ohun say o play safe. But Obana Quakofa Yefuna or dear Sieno. Even though bisa Obana say a man send our fire funu no wine the fire funny send your wine dear another now your abortion. Bisano. But awfully betrayed because of what the lady did.
Nana, he has every right to feel betrayed. Or no crown open or using the word betrayed. But it could be more than betrayal. I mean, you're killing me softly. Yes, it's more than betrayal. Once or say ordinary fanima bebremo nana.
Yes.
Me can the cry natural. I'm saying it emphatically that it does not matter the kind of difficulty and the struggles a couple have gone through. If sex is outside of the equation, they can easily break up. Number two, I also want to let this brother know, say, the foundation for every lasting relationship is your trust. When trust is broken, it is just a matter of time. In this case, the trust is broken because this guy thinks the pregnancy isn't his, which may be untrue. But your father say pregnancy ni enye dear. Na say ampa obano akofa nichi any all that. Nana remember said this is the kind of relationship ayako who photo pre-wedding shoot now.
Yes.
It means that they have gone far. They are almost at the verge of marrying. So if this lady can still go behind this guy and mess up with another guy and get pregnant, even when they were planning, and just say by this time, no matter to my one you don't make good demo. If the lady can still overlook all this, overlook at the closeness of time at which they are almost getting married, and can go behind the guy and sleep with the person, then the guy has only two options. The first option is I can go ahead and marry this person, but the be free my baby because I saw the red flags. And I decided, say, I will go ahead. Because, Nana, I last time I said it, people don't change as we think it is.
Yes.
So if you see this, you can say red flags, and you choose to go ahead, then you should be ready for whatever comes up. Yeah. And also say, the guy can swallow the bitter pill of Nipa Makachom say, Enche Babe worry. But BBA we cannot continue. Because I always say, no matter how heartbreaking you can say relationship breakup is, it can never be compared to divorce.
Yeah.
Nana, the devastating effect of divorce, we can overemphasize. It is a relationship, I can't one day, but it does not warrant us to get married. Nana, and finding how many people you have told them, you can swallow the bitter pill and call it a quit, because you have you can say enough grounds, satisfactory grounds to break up the relationship rather than to go ahead, because soon obe worry about it. Yes, you can go ahead and marry the person, or your caller, you'll be concerned. One of them afraid of the phone that now Oko has said one and texting them 1 hour. Now how long can you go on doing this? Now what is even the guarantee say about the crowd was? Because when you the cool cover up, because at least to me flashy at any free word more. At least she has played safe. Even when you see things and the question because so now say now say wait. So I believe say the relationship is the time of testing the grounds. Relationship does not mean say it should automatically translate into marriage. Yeah. Relationship is the period of testing the grounds. And last time I said in the relationship we have to have sufficient grounds. And that's a bit so if we think say and you may be a young and no maybe a daddy and no be a cause of because young worry crana a bit created too much tension in the marriage. I beg, call it a quit. and trust God. Say, you can find people whom you can continue life with.
Okay, you can find people whom you would continue life with. Daddy, what if say ebia na be man no hu ni say we play safe?
Okay.
But ebia na for instance ebia now anytime they have affair they use condom.
Yeah.
Ebia na condom no na ho paye ye na ebia oba ne hye atete ni oha wa mienu o mafemo mu niska on person obema be ma no obedwindwin bebe no so okay na ma menye fast na nka men clear free honom na yento ya brabo. Then what if they be an etisa?
Nana ebetima yesa. That is why I gave that supposition. Say, in case he say I am pastor of furniture, and I make us ebetima basu say one furniture.
Yeah.
So that's why I've made that statement. Say, the moment we introduce sex into the relationship, complication about.
Yes.
Complication about, and I know say no man make a man for funny easy. No, I know the way sex has run wild in recent times. So people, sometimes people come to rebut things they are doing because of so orient, they think say it should be allowed to pass on, but it's not like that. So me mess it up. I will not come and sit here and say me must mess it up into me manage the rule of the day. What is wrong is wrong. Now. Last time, he's been making a very important statement. I think communication and the relationship are very central to the health of the relationship. I want to repeat the statement.
Okay.
I want to repeat the statement. Communication, and I mean proper communication in the relationship are central to the health of the relationship. Now last time you say, at the end of the day, that is not it. We should be able to discuss very important matters.
Okay.
Now, as some way, you see, oh yes, tempers can rise into the and all that. But I think, say, it is about time, Obama no Obama in the relationship.
Okay.
Engage the lady, talk things out. Say, if you are messing up, get to the ground, because sometimes people can mess up. Based on you, one woman they mess it up.
Yes.
Or maybe me or one hour man far with you. Because sometimes me can't say me far. I know. I mean, also for me castor reach me. I was shocked. I mean, a pastor's wife who gave herself to another man to sleep with her because Nikunu say on nida or nya in a good satisfaction. You know, I think that trash now. Or two man, so the lady wanted to just try another person and hear their feedback. When they say, or so for my men, echo try another person. Sana guy and also so now, or philosopher for my men, at the end of the day. I feel that guy in the Biano or for some one, not in the show. And yes, I'm here, but when and I'm at the Yamin, same way and not all car, and Mamma so yes, sometimes in the relationship, language in part, I nipe you so the personal. It may fight to your self esteem. People mess up because of how they feel, say they are being treated. Yes. So I think, say the guy should be patient enough, engage the lady, get the nitty gritty of what led her into that. Let break it up. But let me see how best I can help you. I know people who have broken up in a relationship and they are still good to each other. They respect each other because they know, say, yes, I made a mistake. I committed this error. But at the end of the day, I now know, say, you care about me. We can't continue because but I think, sir, we can still be friends. We can still make headway. We can still achieve something. So, they should engage in conversation.
Daddy, in this case, I feel, sir, communication, any key in this relationship. Can we call that a big red flag?
Yes.
Because I think if communication, and I say, if he's real and serious, and at least, or bad for your funudi and who changes, because ni subai mo and I say, ne body cry, you see changes. But this guy never saw any changes.
Now, true. And I say false. There are more or not means and no growing. Sometimes 3 months.
Okay.
So, true. And I say false. But I want to make this statement be able to say, Makase, we have to get serious. Now we have to get serious. I don't know how I will say this. Now we counsel people. When people are going to get married, when people get issues in marriage, we counsel people. Now sometimes the issues are man for the banner. you could see say there is high rate of immaturity. Nipa enyini wa yenti ase mu ya adwimo because na ye so the crown true numera yetimi frɛ opanyin penifo timi frɛ mo tuotra no mo ka omo kan sem chom omo chama brabo mu nsem na ye so kakra no uko TV so a programs are ye ni nyina educative a building nipa mental capacity, psychological capacity. Who should radio and you make us who social media. No because social media be around home. Mommy penny power, run who know Jimmy. Mommy penny power run who know Jimmy. And then 3 days, madam for every month. And the video be SNM. And there's a guy or can I say or social media. No, I say on the woman be a me person be but me no could die. Me no uncle hotel way. They go hand more once, and they go hand more twice. Who can also all the oil just
way.
And imagine say yes, imagine say obi we have two social media. Nana, it should tell you how the person thinks. Nana, it should tell you how the person thinks. And let me tell you, marriage rate in general has fallen. Our young koso. Nana, oyoba, on for be brom to sell. You see, this year we are in the 3rd month. Invitations are here. Me grab me also for you. Me grab me say the invitation back up. And mean, when you walk through the areas, the environment, how many people do you see marrying? Now, what you can start to go for because your brother here a grow dear and pemu grow and a work okisiwe waha and a way do we akoda waha and a way and then a Jimmy Bawoso and young guys someone warrior. Young guys who are not married and they are taking aphrodisiac. Young ladies who are not married and Nana always say we are not building a good future for ourselves. Now we are not building a good future for ourselves. I think say we should get serious. The guy I can want some on serious. The lady should get serious. They should sit down. Communication, who you free relationship more. Nana, say communication is correct also. Na say healthier. Nana, my worry no efapim na kasane ebeye de. Because as I said, we be doing command. Nana say unyo be warrior. Wouldn't the bush because of a command in the. You know the person's mother, the father, wouldn't a brief history, wouldn't challenges on come. You know, wouldn't nipan any vision, wouldn't be a nipaneko, wouldn't nipan on the brabashasia, because you are asking important things. Obama Baba one can say so, or can we be saying to your friend, you know, when a name so, so in the next 10 years, where do you see yourself? Yes, you see, these are important
and enough
things.
Of the what's your favorite color?
Your favorite color. What are you going to open? Will be great to because Panta we say trying to send me now. Nana, you're serious kakra. Nana, you're serious kakra. I mean, in a relationship, yes, we try to be romantic. And Nana, being romantic doesn't mean you should fool. I say, we should grow up, we should mature, we should advance, we should come up. And I want to appeal to parents. I want to appeal to parents. Parents should be able to sit down with their teenage children.
Yes,
those who are growing up. Yes, they should discuss important things with them. Now the parents should set the ball rolling. If our youngsters are going to know the importance of communication in the marriage, in relationship, the home, the family, the parents, the uncles, the aunties should get involved in this matter. This is very crucial.
Yes, because asam na beka yensa and no osha mameni nimbe mano. And at a point na mame no blame me bear man so no mama ne ba no aya abortion. Then now mameni nebusia for mom pa bear man chel say on fan chene ba no muntu aso enware. So meaning mother no there all she's thinking of say neba na be kwa aware. But what really entails us to our real no kono neba nani beji. Baby say esino how would the child even feel? Bema no be treating is saying no. It seems say ya ma menum ni bi no. They don't really care about those things. All they see is and now you ba penny and now you about bad. This is the time I'll be your bema on the bebo bra. It's esana. Omu pm mano. Edi omu ko pm wo baby and I say position bia. And obi honum cry. I remember there was this lady, Esther Mercy. She was talking to me and she was like, Nana, and you me mame panka, a brand TV panka me wareno. And I'm so, what is it? Oh, see, a brand TV you betray Munaka Biana Bemani Dim, such a nice posh car, Yamie Pejano. Like the beginning, no, you're nobody.
Okay.
It's Yakupo Pejani didn't do. baby obane ni boswa
Okay.
o se mahwe ade
Okay.
o se be ma no o de be ma na eba fie no no so be ma na ye mema na omo dan keys ni keys bia na omo de asem bibi so na omo de aba o matade mu be ma ni betia o de be ma no kochia ne maame na okọ no efiri maame na no a we de nsafo ahene pa na na de o de da ba no. The mother started making fun of her. Kofa be ma bra nsafo ahene na ade na enti e ma ne feel say okay bia na me maame is not in support of it ena odi jai be ma no enne ohu be ma na ne yem hye no. Daddy, I feel say ye maame nom ene ye papa nom na say ye ndan fofo ni bi no they also play a major role bi on ma oni obi kra na ene de tire pa na ne na me o. The type of words na ya na omokano obi to because me to me kofa be ma bia sa ne ntwempra na da che de me ba ye Satan wo school. Iti ama say wo kwa kofa obi kra wo suo the type of person a ebi su kra na kasa nipa no ene be boa wo.
Ana. Se si a woti we, se wo ka che be se wo yam ye wuya. Na me kofa plaster and na plaster. E de be tare ye funu so a have I solved your problem?
No.
I have not solved the problem. Nana, so be koto a dine dada. Now painting for still a dine dada in your painting. What I want to say is the role girl no mommy play in this relationship is very wrong. The real matter no is not being addressed.
Yes.
The real issue no is not being handled.
Yeah.
So the what kind no on only interest they say maybe for all you know, if you are guy in the crowd, you may not do when you come back, could be or didn't know. It's about me the crowd, the end of the say, maybe in your Obama or cracker. It's you know what is actually happening on the grounds, you know, she's not interested in that.
Yeah.
They kind of crowd say the mother can convince this guy and I say, dear, need dear guy, you better be dear mama, no, better me at the announcer at the warrior banner. But I can tell you, say, Obetimia, I'm meeting a lot of hard and harsh treatment at the amount of banner because the guy, no, ne heart in him said, this lady has betrayed me.
Yes.
You made a lot of important statements. Nana, me catch now say, me, I don't know why I hold that opinion, but maybe I may be justified someday to come. Say, when you see people behaving, don't look at their behavior and conclude who contributed to that behavior, who nurtured them, who raised them. A kind of entity being in the moment, a kind of training being in the moment. Nana, we have come to the age. All our life is summarized in a person's present condition. People hardly look at where you are going. I got married 6 years ago. This year should be my 7th year in marriage. I got married in 2016. Nana, if you had met me in 2015, 2016, you would never accept my proposal for marriage. Me and Kasano, I was me good mouse. Me and Kasano.
You didn't even believe your wife will accept you.
Nana, no, to know, say my wife decided to marry me. I said, God bless that woman. Let me show the wife power. Because Nana, it was that quest to get married. That's why I said quickly, the couple be rented. When my date came out, said about the warrant. I mean, once I saw card back out 21 days to the marriage. Now I thought engagement who you made in every year. But Sika Medeka Kowari, Sika no my account to me 80 Ghana cedis.
80 Ghana.
80 Ghana cedis 6 years ago. Now I still 80 Ghana cedis. Necessary. Many akunya were made them. But my wife saw a man who had a future.
Yes.
A man who had a vision. Nana, do you know, sir, by 2 years down the line after we got married, almost everything had changed in our lives.
Wow.
Yes. It's you know, said you now work on they should grow up. I mean, any age in America, they should grow up. And then what be who opinion and the behavior crano. A question what must say because I don't want to say opinion be engage you. Now, Opisa say, worry. Okay, so, hey, Obaka come now, don't worry. Hey, into the hawker. Hey, we wake up. Hey, now, you see, you get surprised. But Nana, for the fact that you won't worry, you know, there's no means of one.
Yes.
You are purposeful. You are purposeful. You are focused. There is something that you are doing. A man should come into your life and be happy. Say, this is the woman I found. Yeah. The woman I found. No, hey, your bar or name what she lives for. Only baby only what our she has something to add to the life of a man. Nana, it is better since say who spending all your life trying to get hips in me at the idea. No. You can do more than that. You can invest more in yourself. You can grow. You can abound. You can get better. Say the beya. But maybe worry what they be over to when you say me danya me ase say be share oba we e worry no. So the family has a key role to play. Nana, not only the family. Mamimbra, sorry no so. Nana, in a way, some of our churches, some of our churches, some of our pastors have been very disappointing.
Yeah.
And by the time we call you a pastor, much is expected of you.
Yes.
Much is expected of you. And sometimes I go on social media, and you may be a mystery. And excuse me to say, the Bible can say, any baby more into any doctrine, it's before. Now, for a man of God to mess up and try to indoctrinate people to follow the same way because on one committee, no, I am a mystery.
Yes.
But the because
yes.
For example, Obi Bejiro can say, so Obi can say, or no because
so for bet me our emi, no bet me our emi and somebody be
yes, Obi can say, I say, Papa Baby so say there. Me come Nana, Ebia, when we study the scriptures, there is a place for polygamy. I wouldn't deny that fact. But say, oh, pastor, wakoye, and because of that, you want to advocate for it? No. No.
Yes, Daddy.
Now, say, be a pastor, one mess up. Be a Nabe Fasamba, be a wapatre, Uno be Akunya BBI before you got married, and even in the course of the marriage. Nana, it still doesn't warrant. Say, I should try and find ways and means to make it the order of the day. You see how people are suffering in their relationship. Nana, people are going through a lot in relationship. Nana, people are going through a lot. So the church has a role to play. Nana, first, Nanka churches are organizing programs intended at building capacity in the youth, capacity in young people. Nana, sorry, we are called to empower people, empower them in their relationship, empower them in their marriages, empower them in their finances. Nana, we should empower people to live a healthy life. So also for Jinahana or Kasa, the pastor should be endowed and say on one kasa well read and so on one kasa prepared to give the best and not to defend their own flaws and make it as if say since I made my idea obia bit and yet said all kind and now for any idea nana in the phone point will be no bit we don't want to now for so and our advice people be very careful. Nipo you will now for Nipo you will nanti Nipo will two for because the future that you are trying to have can be marred, can be destroyed by people who surround you. So let us be careful.
Daddy, would you say the lady was robbing Peter to people?
Maybe I say no, yes. I started by saying, so engage you about now. We have to find ourselves what led the lady into this.
Yes.
Nana, for all you know, obey ya obi obai de okokan bebre be I don't know ya obi no. Obani de translating to pregnancy saying can be manimo a kebi anana wusu awan be awanyu bebre. Because sometimes the man is demanding a lot of loyalty and fidelity from the woman in the relationship. Meanwhile, no, this same guy is going around messing up with all the other ladies. Me share a young lady be catch up say, I don't know. I mean, no, or Takra decided our back, right? I'm saying, obey the house, share. Or no guy, no, the guy needs to be because she you have your baby, I know about it, so this is
Oh,
a young lady. So it's like, let me also find a way to pay this guy. My mom on this soon said, I can also go out, but I don't think that is the future for all of us. I don't think two wrongs actually do make a right.
Yes.
No, wrong is wrong. Whoever committed it, wrong is wrong. I think it is about time your man dream cause say you share say you're prepared for marriage. Young who say a nipa you know and decide say shebre ashisha say you be shia. Young said you meet me boy home. Young said you meet me improve your home. My wife was telling me say I assisted her to write some of her papers. I never remembered. Or catch them she tried to convince me. And later I said, oh, when they said me because I wanted to help her education. And yes, or shasu, but in Tiasiemo, and they said the number per se, and I did that. You bet me a boy and walk quite so. You how we can encourage, how we can push people, how we can let Obi their best best self should come out because you'll be a in there. You should expect their welfare and they should help them become the better version of themselves. You know, Obama may have messed up, but Obama engage, you know, now you should be error not if free about.
Okay, daddy, I'm running to my mama when you last question.
Okay.
I see a lot of people say, or I hear, Bema nyan ware wo, onyan fanka wan share wonsa. Every lady or every man has the right say. So ni obi wo honom, no obi foforo ba, obetimi accept it. Na we examine omu mienu ni do you feel say you okay? Now person oni omotena, or the back wotena, no the back kwata. Daddy, would you agree to it?
Nana, I wouldn't agree to it. Because you see, nobody would want to be put in that position. Nana say, "Uwe, say Nana wusu, any relationship." Now, because of say, you can't tell what the future will be. You know, some two other people, you know, on streaming, any Nicholas Otiwe, you are entertaining them. Say we are go here, we go here. Nana, do you think say you are playing safe? When you sure say a dangerous grounds and our trading on it, you understand what I'm talking about. I think say sometimes the problem with a party say I don't know in the name of sex making the name say the money you know nana say obi obi adanti ochi anabepel by the time I will pay obi no nana when your information kakra unim say now when the relationship takes off I'll be able to know more but say
because I love at first sight.
Love at first sight, you know, you good. It doesn't also mean say rush onto the person, befriend the person, get close to the person. You can gather sufficient information. You can exchange contact. You can have conversation. You can talk and gather more information. So by the time who catch the people we say, it means you have known a few things. Sometimes it because he said kind of love at first sight, which means because now the person suddenly falls in love with you inexplicably. Like something within your heart moves towards the person. And I want to caution, love is beyond emotions.
Okay.
How you feel for people, emotions are not always there. Emotions are not stable. Emotions are not stable. How you feel for somebody today, you'll be shocked. Say it was only last. You will see and it happens a lot of time. So even when you feel for people, please take your time. Handle things well. Don't be driven by merely emotion. Don't let your love be defined in terms of only emotions. Let it be decision. Let it be reasoning. You see, I tell people, don't fall in love with only your heart or add your brains. What must you? Yeah, because a to the beer, so maybe I didn't corner, I dream about what you said to Akuma Bridge. But so the meaning people commit suicide because of relationship. Let's not take it for granted. Now people commit suicide. When my wife was doing her psychiatric nursing, she was telling me a lot of the ladies who were there because of marriages and relationship. Nana enchana ni pabo damo. Nana enchana for the patrimo. Bibi betimi akawa. Ebe how. I think let us love with our heart and add our brains to help us through our life. Let's love people, let's appreciate people, but when it comes to marriage, the decision should consider or incorporate other factors. I believe so.
Okay, thank you very much. I'm running to know. I think I can 6 minutes making WhatsApp messages are about Miana Mako Facebook and making Facebook messages living so. No, okay, I am Lizzie. Tell the guy to forgive and then forget. Mawus my gender never disappoints, and that gender too. Man disappoints is also a man so and disappointed. And what I don't understand is what is played safe. Okay, played safe means or use protection or protecting or hunting or expect to say or baba one or ever for you funum. I am Dothelum. Okay, it's the man's fault for not even realizing the lady was cheating and even got pregnant. Why didn't he even marry her? Why didn't he even marry her fast? And who wants to suffer? How can you take someone's child and say you suffered with her? Why won't she cheat? Master, it's all your fault. Oh, nah, that's one, but it can fail. It might be the pregnancy was for the guy, but the lady didn't want to add pressure to him because they are already in the process of getting married. He has not confronted the lady, so how did he know? It's not his. The girl didn't do well for not telling you, but played safe, dear senior. It can fail if you like. Ask. Hey, wabo. Okay, Lizzie. To me, the lady was double dating. She loves this guy, but chopping elsewhere too. Okay. Peter is now saying they have suffered a lot, but now she the date and taken from Paul. Then you play safe on both sides. Okay, I am Queen watching you live. I'm really enjoying today's program. I would say the man is the cause of the abortion, and then causing abortion elsewhere and tomorrow marrying another with a rotten womb. The man is at fault and the lady is not correct. Okay, for me, I think the guy is ungrateful person. If only he truly means the lady suffered with him, then he should forgive her and then get married to her. Okay, I am May. I'm enjoying today's program. For my suggestion, she might probably be cheating, because the guy know they do things well give her. Her family won't hold this guy accountable. As you can read from the story, she has disgraced her mom. People think Zebiana will disgrace Nemada. Okay, for me, he should be ungrateful. She stayed with his broke ass. Hey. He should be ungrateful. She was robbing Peter for him like he would see. He should be grateful she didn't choose the money over him. He should be grateful she didn't give him the baby. Ungrateful Paul. Okay, see this statement where I think say or they call the ama bearman the son so who say bearman no and I'm born a home or day bearman one more bar esi fabra na eche no. O baba kan nsem ye nsem fata de nti no se one na bran ko ade a ombo ne homode na je se ontna aware na se Amanda, if she was making financial sacrifices, that's the reason and source. If she was not asking for financial support at all, that's the reason. It's wrong for her, but was the best she could think. If tables were turned, they would have asked the woman to forgive him, so he should also forgive her. Okay, I am Esther. For me, there, I think marriage isn't a joke, Ampa. You have to be physically, emotionally, and most especially mentally stable. Else, wahala. Because Facebook, I can kind Facebook messages, Nibia. Eba. Okay, Pastor Raymond. Good afternoon to you too. Justice Kaswa. Justice Columbus Kaswa. Okay. Daniel Asai. Okay, Daddy, good afternoon, Bishop. Minister Nick, afternoon, man of God. Pastor Raymond, a lot of emojis. Okay. Kojo Parker, good afternoon, Reverend. Good afternoon to you too. My bishop is in the house. Yes, his teachings alone. Daniel Asai, good afternoon. Efia Candy, also good afternoon, Reverend. Ohima, keep up the good work. Thank you very much. Love emoji. Thank you very much. Reverend Asari Wealth Yerin, that is from Minister Nick. Thank you. Safu Raymond, good one there, Bishop. Right on point. A lot of laughing emojis coming. The church has a big role to play indeed. Of course, yes, a Diana Udi sorry be teaching you will end up going for something you are not supposed to be with. Mr. Bazana, love is sweet. Oh, Nana, will you disappoint me? Mr. Bazana, I won't disappoint you, but I'm going to make sure why. And then to me, if you had him saying, Daddy, young man, no, and I have been to know, Ebia, final words, I be out the Bema near to be out the Bema bar.
Nana, you know, there was so be as I say,
okay.
God never created us to come to this earth to suffer. And God didn't create marriage to be a suffering tool in our lives. Marriage was intended to make our lives happier than we ever thought it to be. And people who have understood this have had very happy homes, joyful lives. Because God meant it to add value to our life, to make us happy, to make us joyful, to give us progress, to strengthen us, to complement us. if there is the need for forgiveness, because of them and I can say, I have the cause of this, unforgiving, and they show iron face out. If who said this thing, I think some now I feel I'm a clue. The Kawarina, it will be difficult to trust.
Yes.
It's better to end it now.
Okay.
Obano so Santa, you should be bold and approach the guy and tell him, say, I think say send when I mean to me can't tell me. They are sorry. Chiredimu, Ebia, a your no crown or also say you'll be fufra. You should be able to address it. A yet being a yes and gra as a pardon and a monka, not be but let us know, say, God created marriage to make our lives happier on this earth.
Reverend Asari, me da se pastor me to me sa efrewi. Wabeka me homa ya solution. E de ama obi asem.